Ezekiel chapter 21 and 9, and it reads, Son of man, prophesy, and say, Thus saith the Lord. Say, a sword is sharpened, and is furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Shall we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree, and he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Barkakadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, a great millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel, scattered abroad. Okay, I got this video here, a quick video of this young lady,
Connection to the severed body parts that were found.
And it's talking about, what does it say? About a Wall Street ape. It says, Democrats who run New York City have completely lost their minds. 4 people charged in connection to the severed body parts that were found scattered across Long Island have been freed without bail less than an hour after they were arraigned. It says,
There is no way I'm skipping.
They were, it says, let me see what it says. They only had to surrender their passports and put on ankle bracelets, which will be removed by tomorrow. Their loophole was that they were not charged with murder, but they only chopped up and hacked the bodies. But yeah, they didn't murder them, but we could just cut them up. Yeah, so things like this are getting passed.
State to go for.
Things like this are getting passed, especially like there was a bill not too long ago, and I think it was in Chicago or Illinois, starting at the beginning of this year, 2024, that they were going to, be more lenient on crimes. And this is going to lead to that, that Jacob's trouble, man. The migrants coming in, the elder out in New Jersey, Saints of Jersey, they just put up a video talking about how in New York now, not in New York, but I think it was in some place, but they're going to let the migrants get into the army. They're passing bills and laws to let the migrants that are coming in, okay, if they're vetted, to get into the army. So it's all types of shit going on, man. All this stuff is leading to Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, let me play this video.
There is no way I'm skipping this. 4 people charged in connection.
Let me turn it up just a little bit. Slakia, man. I'm not perfect, and I stutter, so I'm sorry.
To the severed body parts that were. There is no way I'm skipping this. 4 people charged in connection to the severed body parts that were found scattered across Long Island have been freed without bail. Less than an hour after they were arraigned, they were released. They only had to surrender their passports and put on ankle bracelets, which will be removed by tomorrow, according to the DA. Ed Romaine quoted, which I 100% agree with, "This is outrageous and completely unacceptable in a civilized society when our prosecutors are handcuffed and those charged with this heinous crime are mandated by the state to go free." So their loophole was that they were not charged with murder, but they only chopped up and hacked the bodies. But yeah, they didn't murder them, but we could just cut them up, their head, their arms, their legs. Yeah, they killed them. Then they scattered them all over the place. A little bit in Bethpage, a little bit in Babylon. Oh, don't forget West Babylon. It's just a little down the road. Just go out of here. I hope there's surveillance on them, though. Good luck to your neighbors.
Why does she mention Babylon, man? It's like the Lord was calling me to this, and the scriptures say, man's goings are of the Lord. How then can he find his own way? She gonna sit here and mention out of nowhere Babylon. A little bit of here in Babylon. She knows. She might be an Israelite. She been watching you brothers, man. She been watching. She been watching the apostles and the elders, man. The bishops on down. She been watching you, man. So many people out here have been watching. They've been watching the YouTube views. They'd be like, no, you only got 100. But really, you probably got like 100 million people watching you, man. Okay? You see? And they try to hide the views. Why would she say a little bit here in Babylon? Let's get a scripture and I'll close it off real quick. Why would she say that? Why would she say that? I want to get the scripture that says, I think it's in the New Testament. Nope. It's in Amos. Maybe it's Amos 5. Let me see. No. Let me see. Amos. I'm thinking of a scripture. What scripture am I thinking of? Dang it. I can't think of it. Dang it. Oh, man. Just give me 1 second, brothers. 1 second. 1 second here. 1 second here. Let me see. Let me see. It says, spirit, flesh. Right?
Power off.
Salakia. Man. This is it. Joel 2, Salakia. And it says, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit on all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions, and also upon the servants and the handmaids will I pour out my spirit, and I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and pillars and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood before that great and terrible day of the Lord come. Okay, so the Lord is pouring out his spirit on all flesh. It says, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. So this is prophecy, man. People are literally coming out against their rulers, even if they're the same household. Edomite versus Edomite. Go back to Isaiah chapter 19. The Lord said he will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian. Right? Isaiah 19 and 1 and 2. And it says, now I got to read 1. It says, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt. And the Lord has entered into this place. You got the chariots everywhere, so-called UFOs. People are taking pictures every day, man. Those are the chariots of the Lord, according to the scriptures. And shall come into Egypt. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence. And what is his presence? Through the prophecies coming forth, man. His prophets out there. The prophecies going forth. Everything being made plain upon table. These people are watching us. They're watching to see what's going on with the Lord. Like the kings of the old world, they would acquire of the prophets. Now these people are inquiring. They're listening in to the prophets, even though they may not post anything or say anything. They're there, man. They're there. The Rothschilds, all the wicked elites, they be listening. Because they're acquiring of the prophets. Because they can feel that the Lord's Spirit is coming into the earth, man. They know that their time is short. Revelations 12 and 12. And different people on the earth know that something's going on. So they're inquiring of the prophets, like that lady that I just played In the video, she mentioned Babylon. You ain't going to mention no damn Babylon unless you've been inquiring of the prophets, man. It says, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence. All these idols, they getting moved in America. The scriptures say in Isaiah 24, the mirth of the land is gone. So people are freaking the fuck out. Can't pay their bills, and they're freaking out. Wit is already hiding itself in a small portion. Okay? And it says, in the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And that's what you see going on in America right now. This place is fucking melting like the Wicked Witch in that movie Wizard of Oz, that if you old enough like me and you seen. Yeah, man. I wish I could say inside joke, but it is an inside joke to you brothers and you brothers that are in the spirit, and you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Verse 2, and I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And that's what the Lord is doing right now. Okay, Democrat, Republican, you got all these states split up. They want to fight. California and Texas trying to secede from the U.S. government, trying to be their own country, their own state, without rule, being ruled by the law of the United States. So everybody's split. It says, in the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof. And that's what you see happening right now today. I mean, they're letting people off for killing somebody and cutting up their body parts in Babylon, like the lady said, man. You can't make this shit up. The Lord is clearly speaking, man. The Lord is clearly speaking, man. So with that, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Hopefully this message was edifying. Shalom.